Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and Bahashem Harakal Kadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom goes to the elect Akim out here that's pushing his truth non-stop in all four corners in truth and sincerity. I ain't going to spend too much time on this. I just want to get get the meat out the bone a little bit. This guy, Jamal Bryant, I made videos on him before about him saying things like Sage is wicked. And I just did one recently about him trying to charge the people of Atlanta money for coronavirus tests. But this go to show that, we don't do things out of spite. We do these videos to get the truth out, man. And the truth is, this guy, I'm on his side right here with this. I seen this on Facebook yesterday, day before yesterday, maybe. I didn't get a chance to do a video on it, but a lot of people was upset because Pastor Jamal Bryant allegedly had another child by someone in his congregation. Not his ex-wife that he has, I believe, 2 or 3 daughters with. When he was in Baltimore, he had his church up here. He so-called cheated on his wife and had a baby with one of the members in his church. We caught up in this Western civilization way of living. These people think that a man should, Tyrese made that song, all I want is one woman. People think that's how a man should be. But that's not in the man's nature to be like that, just wanting one woman. That's not in the dog's nature to just want one woman. That's not it. That's not in the nature of a lion. We from Israel, and we the Lion of Judah, man. The Lion of Judah. No lion just don't sit up there having children by one lioness. The head of the pride, he hitting all the women, all of the lioness, so his lineage can go on. So his lineage can go on, man. Ain't no one woman. The scriptures say you supposed to be fruitful and multiply. How you gonna be fruitful and multiply with one woman, man? That's crazy, man. That's just the way of America. They think it's wicked for a man to have more than one woman, but it ain't wicked for a man to cut his rod off. It ain't wicked for the same-sex marriage to adopt babies and teach them to be gay, man. That's crazy. Let me go in on this. Pastor Jamal Bryant welcomes a baby with a woman who is not his ex-wife and current girlfriend. This is interesting. The Reverend Jamal Bryant just welcomed a baby with a woman who's not his ex-wife and current girlfriend. Sources say the promiscuous pastor and new baby mama is one of his church members. Bryant is a pastor of a New Birth Baptist Church in Stonecrest, Georgia. Reverend Bryant left Empowerment Temple AME Church in Baltimore to take over New Birth at the Bishop Eddie Long died from cancer back in 2017. We know about this guy, Eddie Long, man. He was going off. The Lord took him out. But Eddie Long was in his right state of mind. You know what I mean? He know he an Israelite. He got rid of those homosexual ways, I mean, that was alleged. They say he was popping boys or whatever. But you know, going on. Congratulations in order for Pastor Jamal Bryant, whose secret lady alleged has already given birth to their new baby. I ain't going to that Happy Mother's Day and all that junk. I guess this the proof right here. This isn't the first time Pastor Bryant has had a child outside his relationship with his wife Giselle, ex-wife. In fact, it was his infidelity resulting side baby that caused that marriage to end after 7 years back in 2009. Giselle and Jamal, who are back together now, had 3 daughters together. You know, well, Giselle got herself together, and I guess Jamal told her these scriptures. This is the one thing: if you believe in the Bible, you gotta believe in the Bible wholeheartedly and everything in the Bible. You know, sometimes women get in their feelings and they just want to be selfish. But I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you out, brother, with this situation. You know, you need to stop, get up out that church, stop teaching that garbage, and get with this truth the real way. Stop teaching that prosperity doctrine, and bring out some prophecy. But I'm gonna help you out this time, cause through the scriptures the scriptures not gonna tell you. Scriptures can't lie. The Lord can't lie. So we're going to show how these ancient women was cool with, Israelite men having more than one wife. Now, this is Genesis 30:1, and Rachel is Jacob's wife. And when Rachel saw that because Rachel thought she was cursed and couldn't have children or whatever, you know. So she kind of sort of, I'm gonna go with the spirit in the scriptures. And when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, so Rachel thought that she couldn't give Jacob any children. Rachel and Vivid, her sister, meaning she envied her sister and said it to Jacob, because that go to show you right there. Salakia. Jacob had to work. Jacob worked for Rachel father for 7 years. He tricked him. He yike-quabbed him. He worked for 7 years because he wanted to marry Rachel, and he tricked her. He gave Jacob his oldest daughter first. So that right there showed you can have more than one wife. But anyway, let's start over again. And when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel involved her sister. So she was envious of her sister and said to Jacob, "Give me children or else I die." Meaning, you know, that's you know, I have a friend right now, a female friend right now that this of old age for a woman. She like 45 years old. She ain't ever bear no children, and it's kind of hurt or whatever, you know, because women feel like they ain't no woman, just like a man feel like you know, some men feel like they ain't no man if they ain't had no children, you know. Women jobs to be a help, you know, and servants, man. So a woman want that seed of life. She want that man's seed. She was so mad she couldn't give Jacob no child. She said she was ready to die. And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, "Am I God's stead, who have withheld from thee the fruit of the womb?" Meaning, you mad at me? I'm not God. I tried to give you a child, but it ain't happened. And she said, Behold my maid, Salakia, Baha, go into her. Meaning, she said, take this. How much of a woman, a real woman, that she is, she told him to take her maid and go into her. She gave him, but so she gave him another wife, because when a man have sex with a virgin, the first man that pop her, that's her husband, according to the scriptures. We ain't gonna go into that right now, but she gave him another wife. So Jacob had, at that time, he had Rachel's sister first. I don't know her name offhand. Rachel, and Rachel's handmaid. But how? Go into her. He had 3 wives. She told him to go into her, and she shall bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her. So she's saying she told Jacob to go into her maid, and her maid child was going to be her child. And she gave him Bahar and her handmaid to wife. And Jacob went into her, meaning he married her. He went into her. He had sex with her. And Bahar conceived and bare Jacob's son. And Rachel said, Yahweh have judged me, and have also heard my voice, and he have given me a son. Therefore, she called his name Dan. And Bahar, Rachel's maid, conceived again and bare Jacob's second son. So Jacob was laying it down. He was popping them up in his third wife. Verse 8, and Rachel said, with great wrestlings I have wrestled with my sister, and I have prevailed. And she called his name Naphtali. And when Leah, that was her name, Leah, Rachel, Bahar. And when Leah saw that she had left barren, she had took Zilpah, her maid, and gave Jacob the wife. So he had 4 wives. His wives just kept giving him more wives, man, and that's the spirit. That's the problem with America and with this Western society, man. A man's supposed to have more than one woman. The scripture's telling you in Genesis 30, from 1 on down, that Jacob, Israel, who later his name was changed to Israel, he was being fruitful and multiply. Now I'm gonna go into another story in the Bible. Let's go to 1 Kings, man. Let's go to 1 Kings 11:1. But King Solomon loved many strange women. And strange women, that's them heathens. They were strange, not strange looking, but they had strange philosophies, Together with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel. The Lord Yahweh said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go unto them, neither shall they come unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. You could pop the heathens, but you wasn't supposed to be falling in love with them, And it goes to say, verse 3, and he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. King Solomon had 1,000 women, 700 wives, princesses, and 700 wives. So he had more than 1,000 women, because it said he had 700 wives, princesses, which don't have a number by that, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart. For it had come to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart at the other gods. So he married them heathens. He married some heathens, and they turned them to other gods. He started worshiping other gods besides Yahweh. That's how King Solomon went off. That's why he couldn't build the temple for the Lord, you know. But that go right there go to show you that a man can have more than one wife, man. Thus say the scriptures. And I'm gonna end it on that note. Shalom.